a pull for the arrival of the station wagon in the United States regardless of the body style's restricted accomplishment here in late decades. While wagons stay prevalent in Europe, American purchasers now grasp marginally taller, rough-looking hatchbacks, that is, SUVs that do basically a similar activity. In spite of the fact that this is progressively turning into the case even abroad. We in this way cheer Porsche both for conveying the idea of a station wagon to a youngster fragment he extravagance execution class and furthermore to offer the resultant vehicle in the US as the Panamera Sport Turismo. Presently it gets another variation, the range-topping Turbo SE Hybrid, which we had the opportunity to test in southern Spain close to the Ascari course. As autos go, this Panamera is quite near aggregate rapture. The Turbo SE Hybrid contains a similar twin-turbocharged 4.0-liter V8 that powers the non-jolted turbo, in which it's evaluated at 550 torque. The additional syllables in that long moniker signify the option of a 136-horsepower electric engine that is incorporated with the 8-speed double-grass PDK program transmission, for an aggregate framework yield of 680 steeds. Most extreme torque is appraised at 626 lb-ft from a low 1400 rpms, up from the standard turbo's 567 lb-ft at 1960 rpms. Straight-line execution enhances marginally. Porsche says the dash to 60 mph takes 3.2 seconds, 0.2 snappier than its claim for the turbo with the dispatch control include that is a piece of the Sport Chrono bundle. Sport Chrono is standard on the Turbo SE Hybrid. Furthermore, the Turbo SE Hybrid will gone through the quarter-mile in a guaranteed 11.6 seconds, again 0.2 seconds speedier than the typical turbo. Top speed increments from 188 to 192 mph, despite the fact that this change exists simply on the grounds that Porsche has set the Senator in an unexpected way. This execution, coincidentally, can be imitated as frequently as you wish. Not at all like the case with some completely electric vehicles that can convey crest execution just a couple of times. There's no issue with overheating here, nor is yield lessened as the condition of charge is exhausted, as indicated by Porsche. In principle, this module crossbreed additionally can go at up to 87 mph in EV mode, or if the ultralight right foot and achieving no place close to the EV top speed P to 30 miles on a completely charged battery, per the idealistic European cycle. Out and about, the Turbo SE Hybrid performs outstandingly. The power on tap opposes conviction, and the electric engine guarantees moment reaction to pushes of the quickening agent pedal. It ought to be noted, however, that the customary turbo with the Sport Chrono bundle conveys similarly forceful reaction, since its turbocharger can be preloaded to give moment lift to up to 20 seconds on end. Driving on power alone feels somewhat gimmicky yet fun, in spite of the fact that we never figured out how to approach the guaranteed 30 miles of greatest range, as it would take a remarkably persistent and taut driver to accomplish that figure. In EV mode, the Turbo SE Hybrid is super quiet at city speeds, yet past 50 mph or somewhere in the vicinity, tire and wind commotion overwhelm. Once the V8 starts up, it is constantly capable of being heard, particularly in Sport and Sport Plus mode, yet that is by outline and welcome. On the off chance that this V8 appears to be too noisy to your ears, pick another driving mode or then again get a Lexus. On the off chance that humming along on the power put away in the 104 fluid-cooled lithium particle battery cell shakes your vessel, we get it. Be prompted, in any case, that this capacity comes at a punishment. Not exclusively does the Turbo SE Hybrid include $34,400 past the cost of the turbo demonstrate, it likewise weighs more than 600 pounds more by Porsche's own numbers. The additional mass can be felt when dragging this behemoth through hell. The points of confinement of Bond are high as can be, yet the standard turbo feels more deft, exact, and quick. Halfway balancing the value premium is that all the driving flow frameworks offered as choices on different Panameras come standard on this model, with the exception of just the back pivot directing. The Game Fumes framework is the main other execution-related choice. That since this corpulent vehicle needs all the assistance it can get, the opportunity to feel like an appropriate Porsche. as much as its producer likes to tout an association with the 918 Spider LO, they're the two crossbreeds. We'd prompt any individual who needs a Panamera that handles like a game's auto to run with a normal turbo. The enormous battery pack additionally contracts the accessible payload volume from 18 cubic feet to a negligible 15, which is a fairly insignificant number for a station wagon. A Volkswagen Golf E consistent hatchback, not the sport wagon, has 23 cubic feet of freight space. But, as in any Panamera, you sit in outrageous solace and extravagance whether in the front or back seats. What's more, the auto can be determined with a full exhibit of telematics and infotainment innovations that are for the most part instinctive and simple to utilize. In the event that you need a crossover sense you like the innovation are on the grounds that they are boosted in your general vicinity as carpool lane utilization, tax cuts, favored stopping, or decides that limit access to parts of your city to battery-fueled hardware. Porsche Panamera Turbo SE Hybrid Sport Turismo unquestionably is among the absolute best and most intriguing decisions available. On the off chance that you just need the best Panamera, or even a sparkling execution station wagon, we'd suggest investigating the consistent Turbo Sport Turismo.